Tutorial. Oh, what's on? Welcome to another TR7 tutorial. Today we're going to be learning front sniffs. They look a little something like this. If you're going to be learning front sniffs with us today, I suggest you go learn backside feebles first in maybe our other tutorial. It's really going to help you with that lock-in, and they're just a little bit easier, and this is a good follow-on from backside feebles. So a frontside Smith grind is exactly what it says on the tin. You're going to be coming in front side to the rail, front facing it, and ollieing into what we call a Smith grind. So your back truck is locked in all the way over, front truck dip down. It is just like a backside feeble, but when you're doing feeble, you're coming on backside, so it's straight on. Whereas with a front Smith, you have to ollie over the rail first of all and land into that locked position. We're going to start off with the approach today. Like most rail and edge tricks, you're going to be coming in with just a little bit of angle. You don't want to be coming in too parallel to the rail because you won't be able to get yourself properly onto it. You want to have just a little bit of angle so that when you're popping on, you're aimed towards the rail already and you don't have to do too much work to get yourself on top of it. So you're coming in at a bit of an angle. You want your feet in a good confident ollie position, ready to pop in. Nothing too special about the foot position. And then when you're ollieing, you're aiming to get that back truck over the rail. So you're going to have to really pop up and over with the back truck to try and lock it into that position. As you ollie, because you've already got this angle to come onto the rail, really what you're trying to do is just push the front down to the left hand side. If you try with that front foot guiding that front of the board just down to the side of the rail, the back truck should lock in nice. When you're doing this one, you don't want to ollie too high because then you're going to land really heavy on the rail and bonk all over the place. The key to it really is landing just inside that pocket and sliding nice and easy. As I come into this one, I like to have my shoulders locked nice and forward so you have a good confident ollie. And then when you pop onto the rail, you want to open your shoulders out just like this. And what this is going to do is help you balance up on top of the rail like that in your Smith. And it just helps you to finish off the trick as well. Because when you get to the end of the rail, you're going to want to close your shoulders back off and lean off. So the last thing is going to be coming off the end of the rail. Imagine for a second my hands and my feet. When I'm coming off the end of this rail, I'm going to want to lean right into this back foot heel so that it keeps it nice and flat and it lifts that Smith back round straight off the rail. If you just leave it and ride off, there is the potential to just slip straight into primo, all kinds of stuff like that, and you don't want that. So really try lean into that heel and it's just going to lean it straight off. I would suggest first of all just trying to get it to lock in on the end of the rail and get nice and off, nice and quick, just because it's going to be a bit easier. But if you start landing them, I want you to be doing them along the whole rail, because if I see you down park and you're only doing the end, I ain't bothered. Personally, I prefer to do this one on a round rail, just because that lock-in point is really nice holding that wheel on. But this one does also work on square rails. It's just a slightly different lock-in on this one because your wheel is going to be right on this edge and it's more twisted on the top rather than leaning over on a nice round rail. So that's front Smiths, everybody. I hope this tutorial helped you to learn them. If you liked it, please give us a like, a comment. We always like to hear stuff. If you've got any tricks you want us to try, leave them in the comments as well. Don't forget to click subscribe and the little bell so you're always the first to see our videos. Buy my board.